Hello. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so late to the stream. I was having interwebs truffles. Interweb truffles. No troubles. I was having troubles. Hello, Cedrin. How are you doing? Yeah, so we got decorators in and they needed to turn off, the internet or unplug it rather. And that was fine because it's only 5 minutes.
Running a few minutes late. I'm Cuptle. Did you see a Cupcon on your travels? And could you tell her snippety snappity the Sprues are M?
The Sprues are what? Snippety snappity, the Sprues are my property. No, I am Cupcon. And I'm also a few minutes late. Oh gosh, hello Anthony. Yeah, so I had already started setting up some of my stream stuff, all my little apps I need to do, because that takes like half an hour now. And that was fine. It was fine for the hello, Bob Beankeeper. So it was fine that the internet got turned off. But my computer wasn't happy about it. It broke. I was trying to get, when the internet came back, I was trying to get it on my computer. Like my phones and everything else are working, but no, my computer was like, no, I'm not stinky. My computer's stinky though, because it didn't want to fix itself. One day we'll figure out how to make Cuptle say their name. I know how to make Cuptle say their name correctly. Just give me a moment.
Cuptle.
Cuptle. Yeah, Cuptle.
Cuptle.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not showing you how to do it. But Mongoose is here. Hello. Code is lingering, hitting age regression stage now. Inner child is resurfacing in servicing. Inner child is resurfacing and wants hugs and cookies. Hugs and cookies. Yeah. What do you mean inner child is resurfacing? Isn't that just what you want as an adult? Hugs and cookies. That's what you want as an adult, right? Right. Have to work, so back to looking. Enjoy your looking. Enjoy your working and looking. Hello, Tar. Hi, Cupcake and chat. We're building Sprue cons today. We're not brooding. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak today. We are not building Sprue cons. We are just cutting up Sprue so that I can recycle it, because Games Work for Warhammer shop has like this little box of recycling stuff. And I'd feel very awkward asking my parents to, carry like 2 bags of Sprues. So instead, I'm just going to get them to carry 2 small tubs of cut up Sprue bits. But I'm a guy. Adult guys don't ask for that stuff. Why not? You should do. Normalize asking for hugs and cookies. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, cookies are nice. Cookies are nice and delicious, and you should enjoy your cookies. Guys are allowed cookies. Yeah. Oh, I like the 2 types of cookies I like. I do like the Maryland ones where you get like this big tube packet of cookies and it's just like loads of tiny ones and you can dip them in stuff, or just like put an entire one in your mouth and just go, ow. Cookie. Oh, for really big ones that are really soft and you can kind of bend them. And then like you rip them, and the chocolate, it's like all gooey and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, those are nice cookies, nice gooey chocolate cookies, yeah. Why is Cupcake crying? What did you order? They called me stinky, Nico. They called me stinky. The cookies are easy. We can just get them. The hugs are harder to come by. Just give yourself a big hug, like, oh, big cuddles, big huggles, meow. I like Toll House, but they seem rare these days. I don't know what Toll House cookies are. Sorry. Oh, so hello, Nico. How you doing, Nico? Nico, that's a model maker. That's a model. That's a person who drew my model. That's a person who drew Cuptle. Oh, Yuck. Now the cat is crying. No, I'm not a cat. That's not cat tears. That's just a bit of hair and fluff. Just a bit of hair and fluff. The kind of melty chocolate. Oh, nice. I'm dying, but thanks. Why are you dying? No, you're not allowed to die. I've still got many more models for you to make. I'm going to put some gloves on so I don't clip my fingers too much. And so that my holding these clippers doesn't destroy my hand. Oh, Buffet. I am here alone. Who's here alone? No, just like give yourself a great big cuddly cuddle. I'm dying because I was killed by who? Who did it? Hello, Talon. How you doing? We are all voices in Bob's head. Yes. Stop being killed. Yes, stop being killed, Nico. And get back to work. I want you to make a goblin model for me. I need a goblin VTuber model. It has to be a cup goblin. It has to be a cup gobbo. And it has to be inspired by the 40k gobbos. By John Ultrakill. Oh, John Ultrakill. Oh my god. I thought you were John Ultrakill. Are you not? Oh, Goblin D's potato.
Goblin D's.
No. Cup Goblin. No. I ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. I'll pay you. Oh gosh. There we go. Wrap gloves. I just realised my gloves are called wrap gloves, like R-A-P. It's like, not W-R-A-P, just like, how come rappers need black nitro gloves? I don't understand it. No one's trying to make me uncry. It's sad. Okay. I'm clipping. I'm back to clipping. Because the bars are too hot to handle without gloves. The bars? Why do rappers have bars? Not all rappers are in jail to learn. Not all rappers are criminal. That's, you know... bad. That's stereotyping from Detective Evil. I am the god. Give me all your color. All the rappers should be in jail. Why? Even Eminem. But Eminem's done nothing wrong ever in his entire life. I assume, because he's a celebrity, and no celebrities do wrong, apparently. According to their fans. I made a little spoon. Oh, and hello, Mal. Yeah, Nico's a rapper too. That's like he's in an orchestra and he does the rapping in the orchestra. Ah! Why are you screaming? What's wrong? What's wrong, Mal? You must jail them before they do something wrong, you know. Preemptive jailing, I think, is a crime. You're hungry. You're hungry. Why are you hungry? Eat some potato snacks. Yeah. Or some rice snacks. Or some, if you're American, corn snacks. Don't have the corn snacks. It's bad for you. I want it. No, don't eat cupcakes. Cupcakes are friends, not food. Cupcakes, friend, not food. Look at how cute Cuptle is. You wouldn't eat Cuptle, would you? You're already a rat. You're already in rat jail. Why are you in rat jail? What did you do? I can only... Why are you sending conkers? Chestnut? Cute enough to eat. Cute enough to eat. No, don't eat. Don't eat. Bad Mal. Psychopaths. Psychopaths. I watched Psychopaths. I really liked the song in Psychopaths. They're Abnormalize. Like, it got me into it. I never finished Psycho Pass, mind you. I kind of got bored partway through. Onions. Don't throw onions. Actually got his onion emoji from Temu. Yeah, that's definitely a chestnut, not an onion. Yeah, they do look like chestnuts to me too. Oh, who ended up on the roof? You know, stream avatars, where is it? There you are. Malabout, there you go. Why have you put a bike on me and a steak? Get those off my head. I don't want a bike or a steak on my head. That was a mistake. Look at these onions. Those aren't all onions. Some of them are onions, others are chestnuts. Oh, yeah, you're on the roof and while taking you down, I gave you the star. Did you see we can now throw stuff at Briar too? Yeah, I heard about that. I've not seen it, but I did hear about it.
Everyone throwing bikes at each other. Truly a cycle of violence.
Because when I heard about it, I think I was in bed or something. Or do you know, whatever. So I checked on my phone, but I couldn't be bothered logging into my account to my phone. And as a result, it wasn't personal account, and I don't go on YouTube. I don't do, what's it called? I don't interact with other VTubers with my personal account just to be safe, you know. I am 400 and the slot's nice. Why are you calling me stinky? I'm gonna biff you up. I'm gonna beat you up, Talan. Violence, my favourite V word. Violence. What about violin? Violin. Ba, 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 ba. I stopped crying. Yes, only by making me so mad that I stopped crying. That's how the you stinky works. You either call me stinky and it makes me sad, so cry, or you call it me stinky again and I get so mad I stop crying. Stinky. No. I feel bad throwing stuff at Briar, but I feel jubilant when I throw stuff at you. No, why? Why? I'm a nice person. I'm a nice little cupcake who does nice little cupcake stuff. Oh, so mean to me. It's okay, I'm stinky too. Oh, goodness. Goodness. There you go. Ah. Zosimus! I need to stay up till 7 in the morning. Why do you need to stay up till 7 in the morning? Don't stay up till 7 in the morning. No. Orchestral music only leads to sax and violins. Ah. Ossiferus. Ossiferus. What's that? Hello, Zosimus. Orchestral music. Yeah. I don't know. Throwing stuff at you just goes well together. No. No, it hurts my little facey face. Look at my adorable face. Oh. You don't want to throw stuff at that adorable face, do you? Speaking of stinky, I need to go take a shower. Just got back from work. Good luck with your shower. I hope it goes well. Have fun in the shower. Who has fun in showers? Showers are like the least fun place in the world. Although sometimes relaxing, like, do you know when you've had a hard day and you got the hot shower water falling on your back and it's like, oh, that feels nice. Ow! Stop it! My little facey face, she says, in a form where her face is almost half a facial mass. Look, it's still a little facey face. You won 1,000. You won 1,000. Oh, you put in 1,000. Never mind. Ow! Stop throwing apples at me. An apple a day is gonna get me sent to the hospital at this rate. I gotta be there. It's like you got a concussion. It's like, yeah, how do you get concussion? Well, people kept throwing apples at me. I'm like, you know what they say? An apple a day gets you sent to the hospital. Ow! That's a bite. Ow! Ow! There's a tire right in my cheek. Ow! Oh, it's a hello, Tony the Tanuki. I knew I should have gambled it all. Oh, but you won 10,000. Oh, 10,000. You know, my dyslexia came about again. I only read it as 1,000. I need more sprues. I need more sprues. So many sprues. Jump. Newton gets apple concussed, doctor. How did that happen, Newton? And Newton was like, give me a minute. I was sat under an apple tree when one day an apple just landed on me. And I said, how did that happen? It was gravity. Rah! Wait, why am I trying to do that to the tune of a Monster Mash? A Monster Mash. There's a graveyard smash, a Monster Mash. I like the Monster Mash. Who else likes a Monster Mash? You have to say you do, otherwise I'm gonna cry. Because the Monster Mash is the greatest thing ever made by anyone ever. Best song, hands down. No cap. It's fun. You know what they say? Every single song artist for every single song they've ever made has been inspired by the Monster Mash. Even Beethoven. Beethoven was like, back when I could hear well, it was a Monster Mash that inspired me. And they're like, what's a Monster Mash? Well, this cupcake travelled through time to make me listen to a Monster Mash. It inspired me to become a brilliant musician. I was like, oh, yeah, a composer. Ah! There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm clipping stuff. I'm getting an arm workout doing all this clipping. Oh, but I'm feeling a bit better today, by the way, if you're wondering about my health. Because I've been avoiding eating much. And I've also learned that if I should lie down with my shoulders and chest raised.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give a lick. It tastes just like raisins. It is a shame that Beethoven's unfinished symphony was never done.
Da 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 dun, da 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 dun, da 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 dun, da 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 dun, da 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 dun. Hurrian hymn number 6 on 1400 BC was inspired by MASH. Yeah, by the Monster Mash. Do 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 do. There's a graveyard smash. They counterpoint. Look at my horse. Look at Mo. Is that from what's it called? The guy who did. Oh, what's it called? Oh, I'm trying to think of it. Mushroom. Badger, mushroom. Is it that one? I think it's that where it goes. Badger. Some weird British artist. He's crazy. He's lazy. He makes his name all hazy. If I remember a thing when Justin Bieber fan accused the Queen of ripping him off with Somebody to Love. Oh, accused Queen, not the Queen. I just went for as for Queen. I was like, what? What? Oh, yeah. You know, Queen. I think Queen did probably rip him off. I mean, it's well known Queen were time travelers, so... Ah, itchy, itchy hand. Scratch, scratch, clippity clips. Some people shouldn't be allowed to live. What? No. No, they should. We wouldn't be able to have fun. You know, we need to have fun. Oh, because then otherwise we wouldn't have that fun fact. Silly people. Silly people. There we go. There we go. And to be honest, I could see myself doing that. It's like, oh my gosh. They sound like Jack on the Box TV. You were slightly mad. You were slightly mad. Oh. What's... Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's one of the great songs. Bohemian Rhapsody. Galileo, Galileo. Da, 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 da. Real Goku from Fortnite moment. Do you mean that TikTok song? Oh gosh. Do you mean Hatsune Miku from Fortnite? I ship, do you know those two characters from Fortnite? What's it called? Miku and Goku. Do you think there's anybody that ends up shipping Miku and Goku because of Fortnite don't even realise they come from the same plate, from different franchises? Oh gosh. There you go. Yeah. Wah. 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 Oh, that reminds me, when I was little, I first read for, you know, Ultramarines. And I was like, Ultramarines. Oh, and then I found out there's a colour called Ultramarine Blue. It's like, they named a colour after the Ultramarines. It's like, no, they were named, the Ultramarines are named after the colour of blue, not the other way around. Oh, gosh. I need to catch up on Daima because Super Saiyan 4 is now canon and GT haters are mad. You know, GT is terrible. I think I'm not watching Daima until it finishes because Infinite Man. It's back! Internet is back. My restart, reload page if internet's still down, if still broken. There we go. Yeah, so my internet died for a little bit there. Fortnite shipping is a new hell I never considered. Everything is from Fortnite now, even Godzilla. Oh, Godzilla shipped with Goku. Godzilla Coo. Yeah, I'm waiting for Daima to finish so I can binge it. And to be honest, I'm not a GT fan, if I'm entirely honest. GT, personally, I think sucks. Has some good ideas, but I really like Super, though. Super, I think's got better ideas. I'm assuming that a Super Saiyan 4 in whatever it's called, Daima, is probably going to be, you know, like only magical transformation or something. Like it'll be a one-off transformation we can only do in certain circumstances. To explain why he's not used it in Super. If Daima's canon and Super's canon, because we all know GT's not canon. Goku is unshippable, he's too loyal and is too stupid to cheat on Chi-Chi. What? Chi-Chi? Who's Chi-Chi? Is she... Chi sounds like a dog. It was her end internet has been patchy for me today, glad. Oh, yeah, sorry, that was me. My internet has been very patchy. It's why I was a bit late to the stream. There we go. Silicon. While we are on the toy train, Digimon time, Stranger, looking nice. Ooh. I never knew Digimon was getting a new thing. I watched Digimon and had the films when I was a kid. I don't know what happened to the films. I get a bit nostalgia about them. And I had some like toy or something from the films, like some golden form of something. Do you know, for one that looks like a dinosaur with a dog on its head? Like a tiny Baba dinosaur. The yellow one. Have a dog on its head because it's got it's evolved form or whatever. It's got like long claws and it's got like the blue furry thing on its head. Gabumon, probably. Probably. Oh, and what else is there? Medabots. Yeah, Digimon and Medabots give me such weird nostalgia feelings. Oh. I barely remember either of them. Because it was some when I was like a baba. Gabumon. I'm googling Gabumon just to check. And if they had like some evolved form where it was like in one of the films. Yeah, Gabumon. And does it have like some evolved golden form? Or like they all came together or something. I think so. I don't know. What was the first anime you watched? Probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Dragon Ball, if I'm honest. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. I wasn't really a big fan of Dragon Ball stuff. Until I got to Dragon Ball, the original series. Probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Might have been Digimon for all I know. It's hard to know because a lot of them were, you know... It's the ones that were cartoons, effectively. Do you know, for ones you could see it on kids' TV in the West? Those were the animes. If we don't include those ones, and we include stuff where, like, I first recognized anime as anime and not just cartoons. I can't remember what my first one was. Nichijou was probably one of the first ones. Azumanga Daioh was not one of the first, actually, but... Can't remember what else could have been the first ones. For most people, it was Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, it was Pokemon too. I wasn't a big fan of Pokemon. Somehow started with Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, wait a minute. For what's that one anime? It might be Yu Yu. I don't know what it's called. Omegamon. Dub called him Omnimon for some reason. Omegamon. Oh, it's probably Omegamon. Beyblade. Got to love that glorified. Oh, yay! Beyblade. I had Beyblades. I loved them. I had a Beyblade that was really badly forged. Not forged, but broken. I did have a metal ring, like, was splayed out, so it was wider than the actual plastic ring on it. And the Beyblade was dangerous. It cut other Beyblades in half. I was like, I have the most powerful Beyblade ever. And then my parents took it away because it was like literally a spinning piece of sharpened metal. Because it's like the other metal ring you have on from the weight part. Yeah, that was just really deformed. Omegamon. Omegamon. Let me Google. Let me check if it's that one. Omnimon. Oh yeah, it was probably Omegamon. Yeah. Suspicious connection block. Yeah. He has to be Omegamon because there isn't an Alphamon. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, but for what's one anime, I really didn't like it. It creeped me out. It's that one where it's like really, really drawn weirdly. Like it looks like someone just sketched out all of the characters. It's got this kid that's got a red shirt on and I think blue short, not blue, yellow shorts. And he's got a mother character. And he's basically, the entire premise is that the kid's like super annoying. He's got black hair and it's a Sigmamon. Possibly, I have no idea. Alpharius and Omegamon. Wait, imagine if I added Omegamon to Warhammer. as a do you know where you got the missing Primarchs? For ones that were never found. They weren't trait to our loyalist. Yeah, imagine if one of them was just, you got Alpharius and then you just got Omega. Omegaverse. Oh gosh. Omega Ruby. Alpha Sapphire. There is Beatamon, but he's more named after a noise he makes when he walks. There's a Gammamon and a Deltamon too. Oh, Gamora! Isn't Gamora from Godzilla? I mean Fortnite. Ba, 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 ba. No, that's Gamora. I know, I was joking about because the names are similar. Cup, check memes in Discord real quick. Okay, give me a moment to finish clipping these things. There we go. Oh no, a piece of something went flying. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, memes of the Discord town. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Memes and jests. This is Gabblemon, Gabblemon, Gabblemon. He is Gabblemon, Gabblemon, Gabblemon is here. Yeah, I'm Gabblemon, Gabblemon, woo! Gabble. Never found equals destroyed and scrubbed from all records. Nah, lies. Never found. The Emperor would never do such a thing. Don't you trust the Emperor, the best father ever? Winner of the Best Father Award, which is a reward created by the Emperor for the Emperor. No, the Emperor for the best fathers ever, and he chooses who earns it, and he gives it to himself every single time. Don't question the fact that he's won it every single year since before the Primarchs were even made. Yeah. And don't question if he had other children before then and what happened to those children. I wouldn't trust
the Emps any more than I could throw him.
I don't think you can throw for Emperor. Actually, Cuptle could throw for Emperor. You could, Cuptle. You're amazing. Tentomon is a ladybird. It's embarrassing how long it took me to know that. Tentomon. Tentomon. I have no idea what Tentomon looks like. Oh. I'm dropping stuff. Oh my gosh. These more modern sprues just have so much parts on them. They're so hard to cut up. In Digimon X Cross Wars, Mervimon can borrow Beelzemon's gun and use an attack code for Sexy for Cannon. Sexy. What? Digimon lore is crazy. I watched Digimon when I was very little, but I don't really remember much about it other than a few other Digimon. And I've never really tried watching the anime since then. So the entire lore just seems crazy to me. If it's like Pokemon lore, the more you dig into it, the more crazy it gets. Grammar failing. Direct translation is hilarious. Maybe it was intended to always be like that. There we go. There we go. Crush, crush. Stabby stab. Stabby stab. Eh. Eh. Oh wait, there's still more Sprue in here I need to cut up. Never mind. I forgot. By the way, Agumon's pepper breath is vtuber. It's actually baby flame. Baby flame. I think I prefer the dubism version, pepper breath. Oh gosh. There's a lot of weirdness in the world. There's a lot of weirdness. What's my favourite anime though? I don't know. Actually, no, favourite anime is easy. Magikado Masoku. Favourite anime, best anime. Also, it's called Demon Next Door. Or is it Demon Go Next Door? It doesn't really matter. It's adorable. It's amazing. It's Yuri. It's written by a woman. And the entire thing is adorable. It was originally meant to also end with a wedding. Or effectively what is a wedding. But then it became popular enough that they decided to keep it going. Maito Simon was censorship. His real name is Fam Demon. Fam Demon. Pfft. Oh gosh. That just sounds hilarious to me. Oh gosh. Cut, 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 cut. And then cut, cut, cut. Asumanga Daioh is a good anime though. So many memes come from Asumanga Daioh. My waifu. My waifu. Kind of funny how the high level monsters can barely phase him, but Angermon's attack stings. It stings. That stings a little. Oh, that almost. I like it, you know, in shows where Dragon Ball does this quite often, in which a character goes, huh, that almost stinged a little. And the other character goes, you know what? Fair dues. And then just punches him even harder. And then the guy's like, okay, that one more than stings. I feel like it's Toriyama's favourite joke, that one. Angel v Vampire is like Rock v Scissors. Vampire always wins. Because sheer willpower and tenacity and the kind of mortal. And vampires are cool, angels are less cool. Da, 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 da. What was the joke? What was the joke in? It was rock, paper, scissors. And like someone does rock and the other person does scissors. And then he just grabs the person's fist between his two fingers and like crushes the rock. It's like crunch. It's like scissors beats rocks when you're strong enough. I can't remember what that's from. Maybe that's Dragon Ball, I don't know. That's just kind of hilarious too. Biblically accurate angels are cool. Okay, now they are cool. Like, do you want to see a particular biblically accurate angel? Not that one. Vows. VTuber stuff. Emotes. Angel cupcake. Here we go. Baby. Baby. Come on, let me do this thing. Biblically accurate angel cupcake. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That's from Baki. Is that from Baki? Oh, that is from Baki. Yeah, I saw a clip. In fact, Space Battleship Yamato is easily my favourite. I've watched. Also, just getting to sing its opening. Uchu Senkai Yamato.
Be not afraid.
Biblically accurate angel cupcakes are better. Cupcon summoned it, if you will. I did summon. Be not afraid. Angel first is vampires. What do you think is better for Angel Mon's attack? Hand of Fate or Heaven's Knuckle? Hand of Fate or Heaven? Hand of Fate! That sounds so cooler. Heaven's Knuckle sounds terrible. It sounds like something you get in WWE though. So it depends. If you want more humour in your attack, I guess Heaven's Knuckle. If you want more seriousness, Hand of Fate. Although it depends what the attack looks like. If the attack is just a giant golden fist coming down, then Heaven's Knuckle might be better. But if it's like a giant hand, like grabbing somebody or whatever. Or just a beam of light. And Hand of Fate's way better. It's a punch of righteousness. Heaven's Knuckle might be better then. If it's just a punch. Hand of Fate's too cool for just a punch. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Hello, Natsu. How you doing? Baki. I kind of want to watch Baki because it sounds... all the clips I've seen of Baki just make it look so stupid and funny. Feel a bit like JoJo's at times. I don't know how Dragon Ball can sometimes be. With where Angel Kick is right now, I can't help make the leap of logic to Angel Crate. Oh, Angel Crate, yeah! You're doing good, yay! Just busy with school. Oh, I hope your school goes well. Dude, work hard. For Vamp, Nightmare Claw or Death Scream. Nightmare Claw sounds cool. Dead Scream would be amazing for a Scream attack. If I'd prefer Death Scream over Dead Scream. Dead Scream kinda sounds meh. Nightmare Claw sounds better. Dead Screams like sounds like you scream and you die. Oh, why am I getting loads of stuff coming in? I'm getting loads of notifications coming in. What's this? Silly D. Hello. waving hello to you. Like plop on the ground all shriveled up. Oh. Dead Scream was also Sailor Pluto's signature attack. Sailor Pluto. I've watched a little bit of what's it called? Tokyo Mew Mew. Oh, Tokyo Mew Mew was one of the first animes I watched. That was fun. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon got weird censorship. Like, way too much censorship. I like how for two people were cousins. I say I don't like it. Sailor Uranus's attack is world shaking, which I find funny. Oh, world. Uranus. A world shaking Uranus. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Eh. Like flop on the ground all shriveled up. I mean, does it sound like, does Dead Scream sound like the person who's screaming dies or the person who's being screamed at dies? Why can't I accept the rules of on Discord? You can't. You just you click the little emote and it won't stay connected. It won't stay like lit up. It doesn't. It's not meant to. You just click it once, and then you go to the roles and you select your roles, and you have to make sure you click lawful at the end. But yeah, it's not meant to stay. All you have to do is click the tick once, and that's it. It's supposed to end for one who hears it. Screams, dies. What a defensive measure. I mean, if it's like a fake death, you know, where it's like, oh, and then you pretend to die. Or what's it, playing possum? Oh gosh, I've torn up the thing off this glove. Dragon Ball said censorship will always be the silliest. Another dimension that you'll go to when you have holes in you or you explode. And you get a halo. Otherworld. For home for infinite losers. Okay, but that gave us a home of infinite losers. It's a bit like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Shadow Realm. I'll send you to the Shadow Realm. At least in Dragon Ball Z, you get this idea that, you know, they are going to. That being said, I think they sometimes call it Otherworld as well in the original version. I figured out best anime double for ever big. Yes, I was just about to mention Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Yay! I'm glad you figured it out. Ba 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 ba. Cut, snip, snap, cut. My gloves are getting torn up. I'm glad it's the gloves and not my skin. Samurai pizza cats. Kyber corpse pointing fingers instead. Oh yeah. Bow to our invisible guns, mortal. Oh no, we've got invisible guns. Run. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. Oh gosh, what a digital dummy. Yeah, I think out of all of sillinesses, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sailor Moon has to have some of the silliest censorships. Like, Sailor Moon, you've got the entire. They're just cousins. They're just cousins. It's normal for family to be that close. And then you've got Yu-Gi-Oh! And the entire Shadow. Like, they create an entire new... Isn't the thing, though, the Shadow Realm, that the original creators thought it was kind of cool, so they started adding it into the... Well, not quite adding it, but, you know... making, like, thematic stuff about it. Like, that's why one of the reasons why they start, like, you know, summoning people from the dead again, and, like, having people come back from being sent to hell. Kissing's cousin, you might say. 4Kids censorship is actually goated, let's be fair. It can be sometimes fun, but sometimes it does just really mess things up. From an abridged point of view, 4Kids censorship is amazing. We have Glitter Force. Apparently Precure was too hardcore for Western kids. Wait a minute, Glitter Force, Precure, I do not know enough about that. Jelly Donut, Jelly Donut. Don't you want to enjoy one of these delicious jelly donuts? Kissing cousins. Oh gosh. Is it wrong that I kind of hope My Little Pony friendship? What? FTM. FTM. MLP FTM. Friend for Magic. Would have the balls to have Granny Smith die of old age. Pony funeral. I wouldn't be surprised if MLP would have eventually done something like that. Because there's definitely gone to places that you wouldn't expect them to go to for, you know, a Hasbro kids show. So, I guess that's what you have for. I think is it Lauren? Oh, who did it? Is it Lauren Foster? I'm being crazy. Because she also made Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and other cool stuff. And she wasn't too afraid to reach a lot of topics that others wouldn't approach, whatever. Well, that's censoring blood in some shows is right. I'm pretty sure someone knew exactly what was going on there and was sweating bullets trying not to burst out laughing. Oh, yeah. Some censorship just makes stuff worse. Or the bloody shiny rainbow, it kind of works with a comedy. Yeah, it's a bit like in Japan, sometimes they, you know, for animes, and outside of anime too, when like people vomit, they sometimes replace the, you know, vomit. Or they don't replace it, instead of drawing vomit, they'll have like rainbow glitter and stuff come out instead, which I think is kind of mildly amusing. Like... Tokyo Ghoul and Telmars have been screen blocking kind of censorship on Crunchyroll. Why even air a gory anime if gore's not allowed? Huh. I swear Crunchyroll's had gory anime before. Or do you mean like only in the dub version or something? Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen gore in Crunchyroll animes. One of the first animes I watched had blood turn into flowers as it exited from nosebleeds. Oh yeah, I've seen that sort of stuff. Again, that's the kind of thing they just do normally. It's not even Western censorship at that point. What was the difference between TV and games in Japan? That's why characters in anime can lose an arm, but not in for game adaptations. Oh, yeah. Like, we always have that thing with, you know, Gohan, future Gohan, Dragon Ball games, where he's rarely ever only got one arm. Although that's partly believed to be because they didn't want to create a new skeleton and animations for him. Although in some games you can see that they did actually make special animations for him, so he only ever uses one arm in all of his attack and fighting animations, but he still has two arms of a model. Pretty bad in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot because they have to skip all of the region scenes. Oh, do you know when in the games everything is just, every time there's meant to be a hole or whatever, they just, you know, black void instead. It's like, oh, it looks more like just a big black mark on them. Or sometimes they actually do that in the anime too. Only game that makes future Gohan with one arm are the gachas, and that's super funny. We also skipped a final flash scene, which is heresy. Oh, which one skipped a final flash scene? I've not played most of the games. In fact, most of the games I have played are only demos. But I have seen playthroughs of them. Especially of the Budokais. The Budokais look so good. One of the reasons why I want to play Sparking Zero, but it's expensive and massive. Oh, the Sparking Zero also have him with only one arm. That's cool. As many who haven't watched Dragon Ball Z or Kai are using that game as their intro. They're being cheated. They're being cheated. Oh, Kakarot! Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I forgot Kakarot's a game. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I've not seen much about it. Sad that they missed the final flash scene. To be honest, my favourite version of Dragon Ball is probably the TFS version. Of Dragon Ball Z anyway. They actually do those scenes justice though. They're really fun. And Tien versus Cell is also great in the TFS, in the abridged version. Lord Theo, hello! Hello, Lord Theo! Went for your bridge to pass this for show. To be honest, that's not a hard thing to do. But actually, I've never watched the dub of the show, not the sub of the shows, rather. I should probably give it a go, but the voices in the dub are just too iconic. That being said, I do like the Kai version of Dragon Ball Z, because I always struggled with watching Dragon Ball, and when I actually gave Kai a chance, and it was like, actually, Dragon Ball's pretty good once you remove all the filler and they redo the voice acting to actually be decent. I just love the delivery of, I want you to hit me as hard as you can. I like how panicked Cell gets when he gets hit by it. And if he didn't move at the last moment, he might have actually been killed off. Because at that point, it's very possible that his regeneration wouldn't have been good enough to completely replace himself. Everyone who says that the abridged version surpassed OG never watched the show. TFS themselves this day are still insisting people stop saying that. I think Kai is probably the, if you want to watch it properly, Kai is definitely the better thing to go for. But I think the added humour from TFS, I personally like it. Maybe I give Kai a watch. I could never get into Dragon Ball Z when I was young. It was one of the first shows that I would be on after school, and I'd rather watch... Okay, saying you'd rather watch Looney Tunes, it's not a difficult bar. I mean, Looney Tunes is perfection. It's great. I love me some Looney Tunes. I actually do adore Looney Tunes. Even to a point where I played the Looney Tunes gacha game. Abridged version is very bad. If you don't know the show, don't watch it first. Yuck. Hello, Cupcon. There's a few decent tussles Kai cuts out sadly, and it leaves some filler in. It does leave some filler in. Like the scene where everyone is piling on Cell in the final clash, even Kakarot just skips to Vegeta hitting him like in the manga. Oh.
There's a Looney Tunes gotcha game. Where does I find it?
I'm not sure if it's still around, but it was on the what's it called? It was just one of those mobile games. Do you know where you collect all the different characters and the versions, and then you get them to do stuff? I can barely remember what's in it. If there is the issue, just go for the manga. Maybe. Now, Boo Saga is... I don't like the Boo Saga at all, if I'm entirely... I say I don't like it. There's a lot of good bits in it, but overall, I'm not a big fan of the Boo Saga. The Great Saiyaman Saga, absolutely adore. I love it. I wish they do more for Great Saiyaman. And just Gohan being a doofus. I absolutely adore it. It's adorable and it's wholesome and it's amazing, and we need more. We need more. The Boo Saga though is full of filler. Like, as in, it's full of stuff that feels like filler, even though it's not, because it wasn't for manga. And just things go on and on and on and on, and it's like, oh. Power can't beat techniques as Goku. Fast forward to Cell, Frieza and Cell, who can be hit to the neck and temple and take no damage. True, true. That being said, actually, Frieza was stronger than Super Saiyan Goku. I think people forget that one. It's that full power Frieza, like when he was fighting Vegeta, he was only at like half strength. But then when he goes like full power, he's stronger than Super Saiyan Goku, and Goku only wins because he's a trained fighter who has more skill and agility, allowing him to bridge that gap. And he has the endurance to continue fighting at full power, where Frieza doesn't. And as a result, that's why Frieza ultimately loses. And there's a few fights that go like that, where they definitely use technique and so on to bridge the gap in power. Cell, on the other hand, actually has all of the technique. He's not just powerful, he has all of the skills and capabilities of the other, so it does have to become a raw fight for power, because they're never going to have more skill than he does. If anything, he might have more skill and technique than they do. I got good news for you. Toyotaro is putting some love to the Great Saiyaman in the Super manga. Yeah, I've heard this. Later today, I want to watch on the member stream and Discord. I want to do a watch along of the superhero film. Yeah, of Dragon Ball Superhero. If anyone wants to watch that with us. Why did they only use the chamber after Boo was already there? They could have had a full year to perfect fusion. Yeah. When am I doing the super watch along? Later today at 5 o'clock GMT in the member stream. Although we'll be doing the watching on the Discord, so if you're on the Discord, you can just join in there. Superhero movie. I've heard that. That's why I want to watch it. I watched the Brody movie. I heard it was very good, but it was okay. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible. I feel like it was much better than the original Brody movie, personally. I have some gripes. I wait to the end. One is obvious. They definitely do a lot of power versus technique. Like, Hit in Super is all about technique. He's not necessarily stronger than the foes he beats sometimes. Although he is obviously incredibly strong. And then, what other characters are more about technique? I don't know. OG Broly move were basically he's so cool, but he's so dumb, but he's so cool. I feel you do get a bit of that right now, still, but it's not as dumb. Krillin is a good fighter, but he couldn't damage Cell at all, which means power beats technique. I think at a certain point, power definitely does beat technique. That being said, you've got then Krillin versus Frieza, and Krillin was obviously out of his depth with Frieza, but at multiple points did actually, you know, hurt Frieza with these good techniques. But then just Cell was just so much stronger than Krillin. Wait a minute. Wasn't Krillin's Destructo disc non-canon? Like, what's that in the manga? I think the only time that the Destructo disc has failed to hurt someone in canon, I thought, was when it hit Jiren. Wait, did it hit Jiren? I can't remember. I can't remember if the one versus Cell was even canon. Because doesn't then, like, later Krillin fight against the Cell Juniors and actually hold his own against them, despite the Cell Juniors being seriously stronger? Krillin just should have screamed more. He would beat Cell, trust. I mean, true. The entire thing in Dragon Ball is scream for power. That's all filler. Yeah, that's filler. But then they do have these... Oh, what's it called? The Cell Juniors aren't filler. You don't understand the modern power scaling thing? Why can't people see it in a new way? I don't know. I do wish they added more humans. If they had the humans become stronger. In Super, they do try to do the entire thing of the technique. Again, like by bringing Roshi and Tenshinhan, and actually Krillin just gets owned rather early on. But by bringing Tien and Roshi into the Tournament of Power, and by having them not be stronger than the others but using advanced techniques, despite just being human. I think that's kind of cool. Was a 16 couldn't damage Sherry Perfect Cell, but Perfect Cell seemed concerned about his self-destruct. How powerful could it be? Well, I believe 16 believed his destructive device could hurt literally everybody. So probably pretty powerful. Self-destruct techniques in general are always meant to be stronger than everything else. Even we never see I don't think we've ever seen a self-destruct technique actually work as it was intended to. Chaozu failed to hurt Nappa, or do much damage to him rather. I think he hurt him a little bit. Vegeta failed against Majin Buu. Rubberine is enough to... Oh, no! Rubberine! Oh, gosh, I found her annoying, but Universe 10 being knocked out... Oh, I literally cried. I was literally crying in that scene with Universe 10. Not 10, 2. I was like, oh, no. That being said, I don't know. I just loved the entire joke of a character's existence. And just how openly hypocritical she was. It was so fun. Vegeta planned to blow Boo into tiny bits. If he'd known Boo had regen from smoke, he might not have bothered. True. But I still find it amusing how all these self-sacrifice techniques just don't work so far. Krillin looks damn good for a man with it. I know! Krillin is amazing. Krillin is a cutie pie. Well, there is a manga where the MC is OP because they're lazy and doesn't do anything. Snores move planets. Pfft. Oh, godness. No, Ribberine's great. I like her character. She's obviously meant to be annoying and whatever, and incredibly hypocritical. I think the entire beauty thing is doing like how the Universe 2 people were all like, look how beautiful Ribberine is, but she's purposely been designed. And the way the rest of the cast reacts to her is like, what do you mean she's more beautiful? She was more beautiful before she transformed. And the entire idea is that Universe 7 and Universe 2 have two very different ideas of what's beautiful. Which makes me think that Ribberine, thinking he's so ugly, just means that in Universe 7, Krillin must be like could be a supermodel. That's my mindset. Vegeta's rage boo against Beerus is hard for me to accept because he was just as tilted against Cell and it was useless. Yeah. I think I'm more willing to accept these things because I just enjoy Super more than I enjoyed DB said. So I'm more willing to accept something that didn't work in Zeds going to work in Super. Oh my goodness, my glove is being cut to pieces. My poor little thingy finger. What is Sarbon is amazing. He's a great character. He's beautiful. Sarbon is legitimately one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters. I just love his design. He's so cool. I love his voice. Isn't he voiced by the same person who voices the Sebastian and Black Butler, though? When it in the... I almost said abridged, dubbed version. Rubberine kept overstaying her welcome, kind of. Yeah, she did overstay her welcome. It did annoy me. But I did like the end of I did like the final episode with Universe 2, though. So I didn't mind her overstaying too much. I also liked the fact that 18's the one that got to, you know, pound on her. Stop snipping yourself. Snippy end away from you, silly. Look, I have to hold the sprue in that one hand and the... Oh my goodness. There's just so many tears in my gloves. I'm worried about my hands. Oh goodness. Rubberine. He doesn't look like a dinosaur from hell. He's still handsome. He just gets a bit chunky. He just gets a bit chunky chunks. He just let himself go a little. He bulked up. You're just bulking for his bodybuilder workout. Dominoes can have bumpy skin, I guess. Maybe. Oh, what's it? Yeah. Now, I feel like in the end, the arc for Universe 2, I just like too much. Like the entire ending and from like going over with such dignity and just being like so, you know, just being for silly, lovey ways all the way into the end just literally had me in tears. I was like, oh, no. And the final fight with them. And like the guys are transforming into the costumes that the girls had. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh no. These gloves are pretty useless if you can run your hand across the ball and they disintegrate. Okay, that's true. That's true. It's just my nitro gloves I'm wearing to give myself a little bit of extra protection. I should get some proper gloves. Oh, I just found a bit of my Malkador tank. It fell off. Oh. I'm not sure I like Kale jumping Broly in the queue for canon status. Yeah, now they've actually added Broly back into the anime as canon, Kale feels a bit less, you know... Oh, what's the word? If they didn't add Broly back into canon, I think Kale would be cooler. If they didn't have Broly before now, like if they never had the Dragon Ball Z film and Kale was the first instance of a Broly we ever got, I think she would be way cooler. Because it would just be so much foreshadowing to like, wait a minute, Universe 6 has this really cool Berserker Saiyan that's just so overpowered when they release the anger and let the emotions overwhelm them. That's cool. But what happened about Universe 7? And then we find out Universe 7 also has such a Saiyan. Now that's cool. But having the said film not be canon, having Broly, having Kale just be basically a... Oh, what's the word? Not reference. A throwback effectively to the original Broly. Be inspired by it and then actually deciding, you know what, people liked Kale so much, let's just add Broly actually into the canon. I feel like that did. I still like Kale as a character, mind you. I really like the Universe 6 Saiyans in total, and just like I love Vegeta's relationship with them, and Caulifla's, you know, excitement over battle and basically being like a Goku of her own world, and then like being so excited to face Goku. I really liked that parts of the scene. Kale seemed a bit like a weird character, but being the person who was incredibly shy and stuff at school, I kind of... I kind of, what's it called, relate to this shy character having so much emotions but not knowing how to share them until they just all erupt. Oh, she's cute, yeah. A homage, yeah. Vegeta's a germaphobe. Yeah, and is it Vegeta who doesn't like needles and Goku who doesn't like worms? Bossin Piccolo getting his license. I just wish he actually drove more. Some filler episodes are just really kooky and fun and just have so much of the kooky Dragon Ball vibes that I love. And from getting the driving licenses is just one of those episodes. I kind of like the fact that Goku now drives a tractor and stuff. Almost feels like a reference to the episode. Like, he actually does have a driver's license. He does do driving. He doesn't even need to. Later on, for just like, I didn't even need the tractor to do farming. It turns out it's easy without the tractor and just use my powers. Nah, Goku doesn't like needles. Oh, it's Goku doesn't like needles. Vegeta doesn't like worms. Just like me, for real, for real. Yeah. Well, we don't really know how the Super Saiyan transformation works in Universe 6. It could be a more powerful transformation. Also, I don't think it was an equalizer. I don't think Cauliflower was as strong in base as Goku in base. I don't think she was as strong in Super Saiyan as Goku in Super Saiyan. Hello, I'm a worm! I'm a worm! Vegeta's gonna be scared of me now. And look at my little needle teeth. Goku, I can beat Goku and Vegeta just by existing. Oh, goodness. I never got the idea in Super that Cauliflower in Super Saiyan was as powerful as Goku in Super Saiyan. I felt it was more like when Beerus was fighting Goku and he pretended to have a harder fight than he actually did. Like, Goku holds back in almost every fight. It's like, Krillin fighting Goku at Super Saiyan Blue. Some people are like, oh my gosh, Krillin is equal to Super Saiyan Blue. It's like, no, that's not what's happening. Goku held back the entire time. I feel like that was a similar thing. Like, if you keep, like, also, Cauliflower was getting stronger the entire fight, and Goku wasn't getting strong to the same regard until she caught up, until the transformation, the fusion, where they caught up to him. And that's when he started powering up too. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 is a dud. I don't like the fact that the characters keep looking at Super Saiyan 3 like it's something cool. It has all of the downsides that the other Super Saiyan forms had that they didn't like. Okay, actually, it doesn't have a speed downside, it is quicker. But the power usage thing is just ridiculous on it. Toriyama really just put power levels to show aliens are blind and earthlings are clever with their key, and now everything is messed up. Yeah, the power level system never made much sense. I don't really like the power levels. I don't really like how the Daisenshus and all of those stuff talk about power levels and, multipliers and stuff. Because I don't really feel like that's very accurate to what they're trying to display anyway. And I don't think a power boost necessarily works the same way every single time. Maybe the real power level. Oh, it's exercise time. Okay, I know that I'm doing hand cami stuff, but I do need to make sure I'm bouncing about. So, self-destruct and key Cowhole. Only barely scratched Napper. He overturned it. Yeah. Yeah. That's the other weird thing. Also, it's just like how ridiculous Piccolo became between, not being able to fight Nappa 5 days late or something stupid with training with, or what is he called? And a fusion. He's suddenly strong enough to fight Frieza. I just don't pay attention to the power levels and how strong things are. I just basically go, you know what? The character's been having a difficult fight this entire time. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they're hurt. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. Also, Toriyama just writes things off the cuff of his pants, and Toriyama, or whatever his name, definitely chooses to write with more forethought, but he still has a bit of that off-the-cuff style that Toriyama had. And I think you need to have some of that for Dragon. Actually, you need that for pretty much any, you know, I keep hiding behind my little angel cupcake. I'm just going to make you smaller. You can be up here. There you go. Yeah, I think... So, yeah. In hindsight, Scouter should have already detected incoming power and not measure it. Like, yeah, we lose over 9,000 men, but we have less messed up system in the end. Yeah. First form, Freezer says his power level is 530,000, but in second form it's 1 million. That's not even double. Talk it up, provided just can't do math. Well, Veggie went from dying to Raccoon 60,000 to even with... Yeah, and it's all those Senkai boosts that are barely ever brought up again, and people only ever use them for power scaling to explain why Cell was getting stronger because he was getting his own Senkai boosts. And it's like... Well, that's not it. Later on, we just get the entire idea that Saiyans just get stronger in the midst of battle. And that not just Saiyans do, but martial artists do themselves. Like, that Super has tried to retcon some of this. It's like, martial artists just push themselves to greater and greater extremes. The more powerful the foe they face, the stronger they become later. And the more powerful the opponent they will have to face in the future, the stronger they become. It's like, yeah, and then just Saiyans take that to ridiculous levels. Toyotaro was still kept in check by Toriyama until now, yeah. All power level scuff can be explained with maybe the character had a code at the time. Talk about you can't sense God Key. If they could sense Supreme Kai, I thought he was a god. Of course, we never thought to tell Beerus. Oh, no. With Supreme Kai, this is one part that annoyed me about Super, and it's a Piccolo falling off part. Because if you remember, the person who detected Supreme Kai's power and managed to recognize who he was Piccolo, who at that point had absorbed Kami, who had spoken to God and had possibly learned to detect God Key. But others couldn't really detect them that well. I could tell how powerful they were. They just knew, they just had this rough idea that these were powerful beings, but it was hard to get a good judge of them. Piccolo was the one that detected God Key. Later, Beerus comes along and Piccolo can't detect God Key, but Dende can. And it's the same thing that both of these people who have been able to detect, who have spoken to gods before and have been able to detect God Key before. But then Piccolo was just like, I just assumed that Piccolo actually fell off with his training. Like, he seemed so weak at the beginning of Super, just compared to how he became later, how he was in the Boo Saga. And he didn't seem to be as in tune with everything either. Like, he just really fell off. What about the Kaioken? Where did that go? Oh, they bring that back in Super for Kaioken, and it's really cool when they do. I enjoy them bringing that back. I enjoy how much Super calls back to previous things. And, like, they bring back skills that hadn't been used for years, and all of that stuff. Stream's lagging. It's not for me. I have dropped a few frames. YouTube says it's fine. Connection's good. Piccolo was simply shafted by Toriyama, which is weird because he is his faff. Yeah. They originally made the superhero film to be about Piccolo at first, didn't they? Yeah. Wait, it's Vegeta who knew. Okay, we do get that a lot of characters knowing something but never having mentioned them before that point. Because obviously they never thought that far ahead back then. It's like the entire thing of, you know, Frieza. Of Frieza never being planned in the Saiyan saga. And then Cell and the Red Ribbon Army coming back wasn't planned before that. And Frieza returning wasn't planned. And none of it's really planned. Now, this time for sure it was the last villain. Let's stop training, get a beer in our bellies. Every character besides Goku and Vegeta to stop trading immediately when the current villain is defeated. To be fair, that actually does make sense. Like, when you think about the villains that they end up facing in the end, they literally defeated the Emperor of the Universe. It's like, do we really expect more villains? Time Traveler comes in and goes, yes, androids. So then they do train with the androids, and they finally defeat the androids, they defeat Jiro, they've got these powerful allies on the side, and it's like, have it beat Cell? It's like, what else could there be? A literal being made out of the greatest fighters in the universe was finally defeated. Is there anything else that could come along that Vegeta couldn't handle himself? Or Gohan in a powered down state couldn't beat? Or Piccolo. Piccolo between the Buu saga and the Cell saga apparently did train and stuff. But then no, actually apparently there's a being of the gods themselves here and it's attacking. Okay, we finally defeated it. This is on the creation of the universe. A being from literal creation came along. Surely that's the last one. I mean, at that point, I don't blame them for thinking that there'll be nothing else. And at that point, Goku was back. So, forget for androids. What's the door to Jiro's lab made out of? Probably Goku DNA. Piccolo was just napping all the time. He does like to meditate. He just likes to rest his eyes a lot. Before Super, Frieza feared an ancient legend. After Super, it turns out Frieza feared exercise. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I don't even think Frieza necessarily feared it. Forget for Android. Oh no, one of the things is that the entire thing about Frieza and the Namek saga and just the Saiyan saga in general is the idea that all of these aliens don't believe in the idea of hard work and exercise. Like, all of them believe that power levels are stationary. And when they jump up, it's not due to anything you necessarily did. It's just something changed. That once you have a power level, that's what you're stuck with. And this is how people maintain their power, by the fact that no one trains to try and challenge them. It's only on planets like Namek, maybe, and Earth, where people actually put lots of effort into training and becoming stronger, and actually manage to become stronger as a result, and close those gaps. I think it's then suggested afterwards that at that point, aliens then start training. All these Frieza Force people start going, okay, maybe we need to start training to become stronger. And also, no one ever tried fighting anything that was stronger than them. They would only ever, before that point, like, the Saiyans, if they attacked a planet and it turned out too strong, they just go big monkey form and defeat it easily. Humans conquer the stars of power, fitness, and routine exercise. Yeah, I mean, it sounds silly, and it is silly, but at the same time, that's just meant to be the moral of the story. You never know your limits. Always push yourself. Don't let somebody else set your limits for you. Don't even let yourself set your own limits. How heavy are Dragon Ball Z characters? Depends what graphic is that. Dragon Ball was really designed to end at Frieza or Cell, but poor Tori. It was designed to end at the Vegeta. Originally, it was meant to end with Vegeta, but they really dragged out the Vegeta fight because people really loved the character. So he purposely dragged it out, and this is why he keeps surviving everything. Like, every single time he survives an attack, like, how did he survive that? Well, it was meant to end with that attack, but then he got told to make more of a fight and more of a manga. Then they let him go because they wanted to bring Vegeta back, and they added the Frieza saga because they're ending it. Then finally they wanted to end it with a Frieza. He just gets, it's like with the entire thing of Boo, the reason it has so much filler in is just because they basically told him to just make as much manga as possible, and it just make it last as long as possible. It's why I do like Super, because it feels a bit better thought out than a lot of Dragon Ball stuff, where it just feels like it's being artificially extended by editors being like, no, we're not ending it. I thought he did want it to end. I thought the Frieza saga wasn't going to be a thing at first. Why is Yamcha still so friendly with Bulma when she married the dude who ordered his death? Because Yamcha's a good guy. I mean, you could ask about literally any of the characters. Why are they still friendly? Why are they so friendly with Vegeta now? I think it's because all of them literally tried to kill Goku. It's like, Tien tried to kill Goku. Yamcha tried to kill Goku. Krillin didn't try to kill Goku, but definitely wasn't nice to him at first. He tried to get him kicked out and stuff. Yeah, so for all ex-villains, I think that's right. And Piccolo also tried to kill Goku and everybody else, for that matter. So... And Piccolo actually killed Krillin. No, he didn't personally kill Krillin, but he effectively ordered his death, or his father ordered his death, or some form of him ordered Krillin's death. So it's like... I think the entire idea is that they all just accept the change in hearts and stuff. I mean, at first they definitely weren't as friendly. And they were really shocked at Bulma just letting him stay there. But over time, they recognised that, yes, he has changed. He made a quick and simple setup for Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Saga to end it at Frieza. I feel like he meant Goku to have him hit Super Saiyan much earlier on. And that Super Saiyan was actually just basically the first version of Ultra Instinct. Because if you'd watch the Namek Saga, and look how they refer to what's it called? Goku, and how he behaves and so on, it's basically like he's already unlocked Ultra Instinct by the time he arrives on Namek. But I feel like, again, they wanted to extend stuff, and as a result, they changed things as it went along. And so he ended up reaching Super Saiyan actual at a different level, and then it became a power. Now Cupcake. I'm not snipping stuff. I was meant to exercise. Oh darn it. Guys, you're distracting me. You keep talking. I think that's why Goku thinks Frieza is a friend now, just ignores he's conquered his murder sprees. Yuck. Yamcha is a better person than we are. Yamcha is a good person. He won't get petty. Already reading movements, he couldn't see it at the end of DB against Ten Shinhan. Yeah. Bye-bye, Sir Honey Rose. There we go. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of exercise at least. So I'm going to stand up. I'm going to put the timer on for 5 minutes, actually. Yeah. So I need to jump about. I need to get my body moving. Apparently that helps with my entire illness I've got right now. Timer. 5 minutes. Get some exercise, get some moving done, bounce about, Yeet. Hello. Oh, goodness, I'm back. Running about. Well, I wasn't running about. I was trying to do jumping jacks. It was difficult. Oh, gosh. I didn't win anything. Oh, no. Oh, no, here I am. Let me get a big cupcake win. Aww. This is what happens when I roll brace saves. Oh gosh, I'm a bit tired. Oh, exercise is hard. Doing bouncy exercises is difficult. When you got a chest, you're like, oh. But what we're talking about. Yeah, Super is kind of like a soft reset. I wouldn't say it made Goku an amateurist martial artist. Just amateur compared to the gods and angels. And it's about a new level. But he does have a lot of the same thing. It's like every time someone's getting to a new level, he always has this thing of basically them getting this Ultra Instinct type boost. Of, you know, being able to move faster and stronger and see the opponent before they can do anything. And it's like... He likes going over those types of things. He likes to do the same power up over and over again. Or the same technique, rather. Hmm. He made him amateur. Goku literally screams like Vegeta that he needs more power to beat Jiren. And then he goes... And he just goes bulky, just like Trunks against Cell. Wait, does he go bulky? I don't remember him going bulky. Oh, you had leadership 10. Got to roll 2d6 under 10. How about an 11? Oh, you got a reroll? How about a 12? Yeah, I know those kind of stuff. I got a love on Anthony's slots. Yeah. Oh, you got 200. Nice. I thought they mentioned even early into the entire fight. I don't know. Never mind. He tried in a manga panel, but then was instantly shot down by Roshi. Oh, I've not read the Super manga. It's weird about what's considered canon for Super at the moment, because you got the Super and you got the Super anime, and then you got the Super manga. And the manga at first followed the anime. And sometimes it diverged, but it wasn't necessarily canon when it diverged. And a lot of the time when it diverged, it was diverging just to skip over stuff. Yeah. It's very weird. Yeah, that is weird. Like, in the show, as far as I can tell, Goku is still, like, a master. He just has more to learn. I think also in the show, they imply that Roshi has been studying for a long time in secret. Like, ever since, you know, the Raditz appeared. He's effectively been studying in secrecy. And this explains why he's meant to be, you know, have have more techniques and more power than he had before. And why he might have some new techniques to teach. But I don't know about the manga at all. And early in Battle of Gods, Goku was showing the Cupcake Amateur. In Battle of Gods. I've not watched the Battle of Gods film actually. I've watched the anime version because people were saying that the animation's not as good, but overall it's a better story. And it's the canon version, where the film's not canon. I mean, he definitely had Goku trying to press his luck against the god. And realizing that there's a new ceiling that he wasn't even aware of. A new ceiling of power. Which I thought was fun. He's even done in the super version. Maybe. Just like Warhammer, nothing is ever canon. Nothing is ever canon. I know this part, I don't even try to keep up with the canon too much. And try explaining all of the stuff. But it's gone on for too long and it's evolved too much to really try keeping up with anything. You have the entire OG series. I do miss the humans, though. I do wish we got to see the humans do more. And we got to see more human characters and not just aliens doing cool stuff. Like, I'm really hoping they do something with the, like... I say I'm really hoping, I doubt they ever will now. I was really hoping that they'll do something with Universe 6's Earth. The only thing they've ever seemed to do is just have the androids nowadays and Boomer's massive technology. With the Xenos, what's the point? Did we ever see him? I don't know. Yeah, that is a bit weird. That being said, I just kind of like erase from my mind anything to do with Super Saiyan 3 because I don't like it. So, yeah, I can't defend Goku there. Later on, he seems a bit more fine. Good green god of a lookout. Was the Trunks resolution awful? Goku throughout the OG series is basically showing others their errors by being super friendly and all. He never had character arc because he never needed one, but in Super, they wanted to give him an arc. Maybe he got cocky over the years of becoming the strongest being he knew of. Maybe that's it. Maybe unlocking Super Saiyan 3 just made him really sure of himself. Kakarot game shows how future Trunks dealt with Majin Buu. True to Fawn, it's using him as a chew toy. But our beloved stupid Super Goku. Super Goku! We love our stupid Super Goku though. It's out to it is out to character for him, I suppose. I didn't have a bit of a character arc. It wasn't a character arc of growing as a person, like going from bad to good, like other characters did. It was more of a character arc of him growing more as a person. All that being said, that keeps getting undermined because every time he seems to grow as a person, doing like becoming more worldly and stuff, he just goes back to being stupid again. I think Toriyama just prefers him being stupid and naive. Especially since he knew very quickly that Super Saiyan 3 doesn't work in a living body. Yeah. Punk. Flip. Flop. Steeple. Stop. I think he knows where kids come from, but apparently Super said he didn't know what a kiss was, so apparently he's never kissed Chi-Chi. Or his kids. Which, to be honest, I could believe. Naive and stupid are two different things, and Goku was never stupid before Super. Are we sure? He's always uneducated. Da, 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 da. There we go. But say for Boo Saga definitely made him seem a bit stupid, if I'm entirely honest. He makes a lot of silly errors there. And not even ones like, I'm just a silly idiot, I'm just a goofy goober. It was more of the entire making massive tactical errors. Da, 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 da. There you go. Like, he had the entire thing of using Super Saiyan 3. Choosing not to use it against Vegeta because, you know, despite knowing that fighting Vegeta would cause the rise of Majin Buu. And then later, when being powerful enough to stop Majin Buu, he chooses to let the kids handle it. It's like, but they all do seem very stupid moves. Like, if he just changed Super Saiyan 3 against Vegeta, he could have beaten him without taking much damage, and as a result, stopped the resurrection of Majin Buu. Yeah, but what was the yeah, but in the end, it hurts Goku's character because of those things. And in effort, basically makes Goku do stupid stuff. And I would say that's even more out of character for Goku. Because the one time that Goku
the
is
risk was calculated, but man, I'm bad at maths. Goku or something probably, I don't know and don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, but those types of stupid things he does, but those I think are even more out of character for him because despite, never mind how naive or stupid he seems in other stuff, almost all of the time he seemed good at battle knowledge and thinking tactically and stuff. And then just in the Buu Saga, he just seems to drop the ball on it all. And it's like, eh. No, he wouldn't, and he's smarter than me. Let's stop talking about Dragon Ball. Not all of us know about Dragon Ball. Let's go into something else. Also, it might be spoiling it for people who want to watch Dragon Ball. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. And we're getting very much into territory now where it's just arguments and opinions. Oh, there we go. What do we want to talk about instead? It was Earth the whole time. Silent Green is people. Yeah! Silent Green is people, and it's the best people you've ever tasted. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. My gloves are falling to pieces. My gloves are falling to pieces. Somehow it was the Earth the whole time. Somehow the Earth has returned. Have you heard rumours Doctor Who might be being cancelled? Like, oh, what? Of the main actor for it currently is quitting. Hi, Apple Emil. How you doing? The Earth is people. Darth Sidious. Oh gosh. Clipping all these sprues is difficult, you know. Recycling is hard work. Recycling is hard work when you're just a cupcake. Yeah, it turns out when you completely remove what people liked about the show, ratings tank. Who knew? I've not watched the new Doctor Who yet. I keep thinking I should. Like, I want to give each of the Doctors a chance, but I forgot a lot on my watch list at the moment. Yeah, probably did just flop. I'm not sure. I think the one with Tent was just like 2 episodes or something, wasn't it? Oh gosh. 2 days before break, so school is dropping like 20 billion tests on me. Oh gosh. Oh, those were never fun. Just loads and loads of tests. It's better to instead do tests on the day you come back so people will study over the break if you want people to be studying. Don't do tests on when they leave. Russell T Davies changed? He has no hope for a future anymore. Oh gosh. To be honest, I fell out of love with Doctor Who when Moffat took over as the showrunner. I was oh no, I just didn't like all of the extended plot. I didn't really like River too much as a whole plot point for doing like multiple arcs and stories to go revolving around. The entire... I don't know, it just always felt like it was just one big thing after another. Not enough just one-off episodes, you know? I liked the episodes, you know, where Moffat wasn't the showrunner, but he came in to write a single episode. I liked those sort of episodes because they were really cool as just one-offs. Kill the Moon broke something in me. I don't think I saw Kill the Moon. I stopped watching midpoint Capaldi. Well, probably early Capaldi, actually. And I'd already become disillusioned with Doctor Who halfway through Matt Smith's era. But Moon is an egg. The moon is an egg. It's an egg full of cheese. The Moon Egg episode, yeah. For me, I really liked Christopher Eccleston's Doctor and that season. Although that being said, on rewatches, it's not as fun. You can tell with the smaller budget and the quality of stuff. Although I did like a lot of the ideas overall with those things. Then I like David Tennant's Doctor, obviously. And if I had, there was a few bad David Tennant episodes that really made me start to dread, and sometimes they had a few episodes in a row that were just straight up, I felt bad. I didn't get that so much with Christopher Eccleston's Doctor, in which they had episodes that weren't just good, and they had a lot of episodes that weren't as good. But I didn't feel like they had many that were just I straight up didn't really like. But David Tennant had a few, and then Matt Smith had more of them. I liked Capaldi. Won't hear a word against that man. Blame the scripts. Yeah, Capaldi. I was actually really excited for Capaldi because I thought, you know what, Capaldi's a great actor. I'm hoping they did actually do some of the stuff I wanted them to do, but that was unfortunately in his later episodes rather than his earlier ones. And I never saw those episodes. And unfortunately, he's got some really, really stellar episodes. But it's like, as I said, I couldn't really get through the early seasons. Like, some of them, he didn't have a lot of terrible episodes. It's just, I didn't really... wasn't enough there to keep me hooked anymore and to keep me wanting to come back. It was starting to feel like a chore to keep up with Doctor Who. Is the best way I describe it. Then again, I don't blame the doctors or the actors, to be honest, because the actors are good. It's like with I keep forgetting her name. It's because I never really watched her too much because I couldn't get through any of her episodes. After Capaldi. I didn't think she was bad as the Doctor. I felt it was a script she was given that was bad. I felt a lot of the episodes were just terrible. She wasn't to blame. It was a straight up writing. It's like the dialogue in it just felt so off beat and off center. Unfortunately, bad stuff performed well can only get so bad it's good. Jodie, yeah. Jodie Whittaker. Is that her name? I think so. The direction was terrible too, yeah. The best episode of a companion is when they die. Is probably not a very good one. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of these stuff is just... they could do better. No, Doctor Who always had a script writing issue. And a direction issue. I think Doctor Who could become good again. I just think we need to go back more to the roots of a Doctor. And to just get better staff on board. Actually, I don't know what the issue, because sometimes the issue is not necessarily for writing staff being bad, it's being given very little time to make scripts, or given very limited rules that they have, or very limiting rules, not limited, limiting rules of the scripts they have to write. That's what I call an inner conflict. She actually said the line. Well, the script might have been bad, at least it was campy. Yeah, old Doctor Who had the campiness to it. I think old Doctor Who was also saved by it was more episodic and tried to be more episodic. I think when they brought it back again, it kept that episodic feel where it built up over these various things that all felt separate to one another, then eventually came together into a big final arc. I think I stopped liking it when episodes continued into one another a lot more. Because I don't know, I don't feel that's very Doctor Who-y. Timeless Child has to go. I don't know the Timeless Child. I've heard of it. I've heard some people say it's great, others say it's terrible. Da, 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 da. Hello, Nick the Salamander. Ow. Yeet. What am I doing? Clippity, clippity, clips. Ow. That's a present on my head. Better be full of good stuff. Also, I'm floating. It's because I'm leaning forward. I'll lean back. I'll lean back. Yeah. Okay. I need to get onto happier topics. I don't like talking about bad stuff. Why did I choose to go from let's talk about Dragon Ball to let's talk about Doctor Who being cancelled? Oh no. Or potentially being. Oh goodness. Let's go into something. Let's go into Warhammer since I'm cutting up sprues. There we go. What are we going to do? Oh, I've got a display cabinet. I'm going to have to build all of my orcs and goblins soon, so I can put them in the display cabinet and get rid of all the boxes. I think I've got 40 night goblins left to build. Hi, villager. I've got... Do I still have the wolf riders? I probably have the wolf riders left to build. 6 trolls. 20 hobgoblins, and then a few characters. Wait, is the stream ending? No, the stream's not ending. Why? Why do you think the stream's ending? Did I do something to make it seem like the stream's ending? No, it's not a hand cam. It's just
yes.
a talking stream.
Let's get off this depressing topic to this depressing universe that'll help.
Ah, yes. Let's get off this depressing topic. Yeah. Look. 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 The world's depressing. I can't help the world being ow, 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 ow. Fire! Get that steak off my head. You made a mistake there, Briar. Also, hello, Briar. How you doing? How's your day going? Oh, have you not seen? Briar made a video for me. I debut highlights. You should go watch it, give it a like, and comment. Thank you, Briar, on that video. I make a big entrance. You make a big entrance by getting steak on my head. Steak on your head. Steak on your head. You go. What am I saying? I don't know. I've got steak on my head. At least I got free steak. There we go. Oh, I can't overrun much today. How do you find highlights in uniform perfection? How do you find highlights in uniform protection? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, if you're wearing your uniform where's the highlights? Or do you mean when something is uniformly perfect, how do you find the highlight in it, like the best parts? Well, sometimes there's no best parts when things are perfect. Sometimes you just got to accept that it's great. Ow! Hey, give a twitch bit off my head. There we go. Yay! That's too highbrow for her, Mongoose. You need to use small words. No! I roughly watch the whole VODs and find clips. I think I can put memes to or edit to make more interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Find highlights from Uniform Perfection. Like if my debut was the Uniform Perfection, how do you make a highlight video from it? Oh, I understand. I was struggling to figure out what was Uniform Perfection. I didn't think it was me. My doctor says no more bombardments. You know what I say to that? Bombardment? No. You roughly watch the whole VOD and find clips. I think I can put memes to. Find clips you can put memes to. Yeah. All of my clips are memorable. Every single clip ever. Snippety snip. Snippety snip the Sprue to pieces. Snippety snip the Sprue. Snippety snip and cut it up. The Sprue will die. Yay! Oh, I'm glad he didn't give me another bombardment despite that. I'm very happy. I don't need to be bombarded. I'm very happy not being bombarded. Okay, I've cut up a lot of sprues today so far. And I cut up my gloves very well too. I'm gonna have to take a picture of my gloves just to show how ripped up they are. Oh my goodness. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Can you guys hear the music that's on in the background? The decorator's listening to music and it's super loud. It's going doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, 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 ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, and then
Cupcakes do not say such things.
Okay, what were you saying? So what you're saying is you're not just a cupcake conjurer, but also a mem lord. Look out, people. She's multitasking. I'm multitasking. I have no idea what part of that sentence is bad. Maybe it's but. Multitasking. Flip. Flip. I am a mem lord. I am a mem lord. Oh gosh, my gloves. My poor little gloves. My poor finger. Oh my goodness. Multitasking, failing to accomplish many things at once. At least that's how my mother does it. Yep. That's what happens with my mother too. Well, she does many things at once, but all of them end up having issues. Such as, you know, she might be cooking and like ironing. So what happens? She'd be trying to cook, iron, watch TV, and take care of stuff. And as a result, the food will burn, or won't be cooked because she forgot to turn on the oven, or forgot to put the food in the oven. And the clothing gets burnt because she left a hot iron on it. And that type of stuff, yeah. And she's like, I still have so much to do. Yep. It's 5:30. I feel wretched, but I want to impress my boss. Why do you want to impress your boss? What are you doing? Ooh, go to sleep. You need to go home, go to sleep. Bosses aren't for impressing, for getting paychecks from. You need to take care of yourself. So we eat for hot cloth instead. Yeah, eat for hot cloth. Eat for burnt cloth. Eat for burnt cloth. Wait a minute. Could you imagine someone trying to iron and cook at the same time and they accidentally like start ironing for food and cooking for clothes? That would be hilarious. Yeah. How many sprues are there? That pile of sprues does not seem to go down, never mind how many are cut up. You never ironed some bacon? I've heard you can cook bacon by ironing it. At uni, I heard a lot of weird things you could do with an iron. And how good it was at cooking food. I'm like, why? You're just gonna break your iron. You're ruining your iron, and irons are expensive. You're better just buying a skillet. Use the iron to make grilled cheese. Yeah, people do that. They like put it in like one of those grease bags or like aluminium foil, and then you just go. That was also a terrible idea. That resulted in a couple of fires. Da, 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 da. Give crate to me. Give crate to me. Yay. Okay, more sprues. Cook food in engine bay of car. I have seen people do that with eggs. I also saw somebody, I think it was when I was in America.
I asked my friend how he can grill bacon on his foot and I can't. He said skillet shoe.
Skillet shoe. Oh my goodness, that's a terrible one. I saw something where somebody, yeah, they wanted to show off how hot it got. So what they did is they cracked an egg on the car, like, do you know, the bonnet of it? Or trunk, was it the trunk? Well, either way, they cracked an egg on it and cooked it. I was like, ugh. Yes, that one did hurt. I imagine it hurt trying to cook and bacon on your shoe. Oh, goodness. My father has an American accent he's really proud of. Like, he can do an American accent he's really proud of. Or so he says it's an American accent. It's terrible. Breakfast time. I'll be back. I'll see you soon then. Also, myth that a specific disaster from a nuclear blast. You perfectly cook for pizza? That's not how explosions and cooking works. Yeah. What is this? I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, my father just liked this too. And when we were in America, but he kept doing this terrible American accent every time he had to talk to an American. And it was so embarrassing. I can't even do accents well enough to even try to do them. I just sound like me. Like, how does it go? Why, howdy there. It's something like that. Something like, why, howdy there. How are you doing? I can't do it, though. I do not have a good enough voice control to do an American accent. I actually did try to learn how to do one based on, you know, what Tom Hiddleston and Benedict Cumberbatch had to say about how to do American accents. And I absolutely failed. Look in the description. Look in the description for Steam commands. Steam your egg. Poached egg. What's everyone's favourite way of cooking eggs, though? Like, do you like to poach them? Do you like to fry them? Do you like scrambled eggs? Do you like eggs cooked into cakes? Keep getting an advert for Iron Us popping up. Did someone say eggs? Egg! I like how you've become the ENvtuber, Briar. You're meant to be a dream tuber. You're an ENvtuber now. It's like me. I'm meant to be a cupcake, but somehow I've become a cupcat. Brain dead move. Americans love the British accent, especially when they get the wake up call. But we really sound like yobbos and sound more Aussie. You've not heard... Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Have you not heard my British accent? Do I sound like an Aussie to you? Do I sound like a yobbo to you? Because I'll have you know, I am no yobbo. I am a perfectly elegant Cupcake Conjuror. Via its more affordable egg. It's the most affordable egg you can get. Oh no. Oh no. The eggs aren't expensive, are they? You can buy them for like 12 eggs in a box for like £2. Although I have heard people say in America eggs are now super expensive. If we turn Cupcon upside down, does she automatically become Aussie? No! Impossible! Let me turn myself upside down. Let me. Am I Aussie now? Am I putting shrimps on the Barbie? Shrimps on the Barbie! Bacon. No, she becomes an upside down cake. Yeah. I think I'm just upside down cake. This feels really weird. I feel like I'm just stuck on the ceiling rather than upside down. Ba 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 ba. Okay, I'm flipping myself back over. Yeah, look at my little feetsies. I can walk if I wanna. Yeah.
Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling.
Oh my gosh, what a feeling. You know, okay, I'll let you have that one. There we go. Sorry, my chat's blocking, like, where all my, did have a window bar at the bottom where it shows me all my open windows. I can't see that because my chat's in the way. What feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Bossin. I'm Bossin. Hello! I feel so weird right now. It feels so weird. Oh, right, wrong buttons. Give me my jacket back. Give me my jacket back! Yeah, my head feels so small right now. Why is my head so small? Why is my head so small? It's not meant to be this small. No! Oh gosh, I'm getting a phone call. Oh my gosh, I got a phone call from my mother. All she wanted to know was if I wanted to get anything for tea. For when she, because she's in, what's it called? She was in the shops and she was like, oh, do you want anything for tea? I was like, I'm ill, I can't really eat. I already told you yesterday what I'll be having today. That weird feeling is vertigo. You're double in height that fast, you're gonna feel it. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not like that. I can't stick my tongue out either. It's sad. It's sad. Being a goober is addicting, it's true. I've got so much Sprue in this tub. It's like, how many litres of Sprue do I have in this tub? I've got about 1 litre of Sprue in a tub. That's 1.8 litres. There you go. I picked up more Sprue. Okay, we need to cut up the Sprue. Can you hear when I clip? You can hear when I clip. Oh, it's cool. Bam. Bottom. Okay, snip off a piece here. Snip off a piece on your ear. Snip off a piece off your ear. Oh my goodness. Have I increased the rate of adverts on YouTube at the moment? Muscle Boss Lady gives you a haircut ASMR. No, it's not giving you a haircut. This would be a very terrifying haircut. Using clippers that cut through plastic. You have enough to disarm a bomb that needs 4 litres of Sprue to disarm it. You have a 5 litre bottle and a 3 litre bottle to fill with Sprue bits. Good luck. No, I only have 1 litre of Sprue. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, there we go. Junk. Junk. Eh. 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 So what you do, you pour all of the Sprue into the 3 litre bottle. So that means you got 2 litres of Sprue. And then what you do is you pour out your 2 litres of Sprue. There we go. There we go. And you pour your 3 litres back into a 5 litre bottle. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. And there you go. But it needs exactly 4 litres of Sprue to disarm it. And all you have is a 5 litre bottle and a 3 litre bottle. Can I pour the bits out onto the floor? And like pick them back up again? Or do I have to just use the 2 bottles? Done. Eh. 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 Explode. Don't explode. I'm clipping up as much Sprue as I can. There's a lot of Sprue to clip up. You pour 3 from the 5, which gives you 2 in the 5. Pour that into the 3. And pour 1 litre from the 5 into the remaining space. Hello, Cupcake Conjuror. Wait a minute, I thought I only had like 5 litres of Sprue available to me. Oh, I got infinite amount of Sprue. Okay, I've got an infinite amount of Sprue. I just need to get to 5 to have an exact amount of 4 litres. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying I only had like 5 litres of Sprue and I had to somehow get exactly 4 litres from it using just 2 bottles. I'm like, how does that work? If I pour it back out, can I pick it back up? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I was like, hello, Tony. Did I say hello, Tony? But hello, Tony. I hope you're doing well. Ah. Clip. Clip. Snip. Snap. Oh, goodness. There's a lot of Sprue here. One thing they don't tell you is how to deal with all the Sprue you've got when you don't want to just throw away plastic waste. If, to be fair, that's in a Die Hard movie and it's done with water. Oh. I guess we've got a tap that gives them infinite access to water. From a fountain, so we got plenty of water. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking I had a limited supply of Sprue to begin with because I've only got 1 litre something. No, it's just a tub that it tells me how many litres is in it, approximately on the side. Approximate measure. I'm tired. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, we'll try watching a Dragon Ball superhero film on the Discord later today. And we'll watch it on the member stream. Well, we won't watch it on the member stream. You'll have to watch it from the Discord, but I'll be streaming it on a member's stream. I'm lagging, so I shall go. Have a nice recycling. Have a nice time, buyer. Oh gosh, it's laggy. I'm gonna have to change the stream settings. Enable DVR. Enable DVR. If you've been really badly lagging, reload the stream and it should hopefully be fine, although you might find yourself falling behind a little. There we go. Ah, my hand's hurting now. At least this is a bit of a muscle and wrist workout, clipping all of these Sprues. Oh my gosh. These Horus Heresy Sprues. Really densely packed. I've been building a lot of Horus Heresy models because I got that Dark Age, whatever it is, big box that they sell, and I've been converting. I finally converted them all. Goodbye, Briar. Goodbye. It's nice of you to pop in. There we go. There we go. Clip, clip, clip. Snip, snip, snip. Okay, maybe this will be the final sprue for today because, oof, my hands need a rest. Oh gosh, I should make sure I've got the film downloaded too. There we go. There we go. Ah, I just stabbed myself with clippers. Yeet. And don't tell me to put the pointy side away from me. How tattered off the gloves at this point? Could they be mistaken for ghost ship sails? I think ghost ship sails are very well repaired compared to these gloves. Especially for pointer finger. Pointer finger's just messed up. There's barely anything left of it. Flip. Flip. Snap. 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 Ba 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 ba. Flip, 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 and snip. Hanging on by a thread doesn't even cut it. There's only a thread. There was no thread. I don't know who this
Hanging on
thread
by a
is,
thread
I've
doesn't
never
even
met them.
cut it. There is only a thread.
Sorry, Cuptle. I didn't read the say at the beginning. I didn't realise it was for you. Oh no, I've got a torn off a piece of my gloves. I don't know who this thread is, but I've never met them before in my life. Fred from Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We've got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know the rest of this song for a Scooby snack. Ba ba ba. Oh gosh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? That's the best anime I've ever heard of one. Oh, the Looney Tunes show. You know what's a great show? Looney Tunes show. Like, I said, have any of you watched the Looney Tunes show, which is basically the Looney Tunes, but if it was a sitcom? Because if not, you should, because it's great. I even heard the snip and then there was a panic of, oh no, my glove. What did you just tell me not to tell you? Point the end away from you. You have returned. Hello! What are you doing for returned? Like you have returned, like you have returned. Oh gosh, I'm a silly person. It's fine. Returning it. Oh, you're returning for return. Oh no. How much have I recycled? So far, I am at just over 1 litre, so maybe 1.1 litres of sprue have been cut up for recycling. Half a litre of sprue and a whole lot of glove. Look. The glove is raggedy and falling to pieces. And there's bits on the desk, but not that much in the tub of Sprue, hopefully, if any. There we go. Okay, that's enough for now. My little arms can't handle it. My little army arms. It's too much to work out. Oh, my hand hurts. Okay, do you want to actually see how ragged this glove is? If I get it out. Oh gosh, one of her fingers just fell off. Another one. Okay, yeah, this is a bit of a mess. There we go. I guess I could take a picture of... No, my fingers in real life didn't fall off. The fingers of the glove fell off. If you were worried and wondering. There you go. I can take a picture of this later and show you all the bits of glove that's everywhere. Oh goodness. I totally believe if one of your fingers... No, don't believe my fingers falling off. It's something Conjure would have happened to her. Look, I believe you. Now she's got her little arms. Confirmed Cuposaurus Rex. No! Look at my tiny little arms here. Can you see how small they are? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm tired now. I'm tired. I wish we'd I'm still tripping over words. We talked too much about Dragon Ball today. We talked too much about Dragon Ball. But yeah, later today, 5 o'clock GMT, which is in about 3 hours, we'll be watching Dragon Ball Super Hero together on the Discord. So if you're not a member, you can go over to the Discord and watch there. The link is in the description or my about page. I believe she'd be that nonchalant as she cut off one of her fingers. She couldn't let me have that last laugh. Small arms, big head, big strength, small brain. No, big brain! Big brain! It's just a little foggy and tired and headachy at the moment. It's like bigger than Cuptle, big brain. Bigger than Cuptle. My entire, but bigger than Cuptle's lettuce, big brain. Oh gosh. No brain, only cold. No, there is a, but even on the mem, there's a tiny little bit. Do you want to see the mem? I'll show you the mem. Okay, not that one. Vows. Mem. Yeah, this mem here. Even on the mem, there is a brain. Look, what does she keep big brain? No, just look, there's a tiny little brain. Have you seen? It's not just cola. There's a brain. You can see it right there, just above the cola. Yeah. And that's still bigger than your brains. Wow, I missed those pixels. Sad. Here we go. There we go. You stink. I'm not stinky. Oh, 2 other pixels. No, I'm not stinky. You're stinky. You're stinky. Oh my gosh, you can't really read that, can you? And it's like when the mem's just on the chalkboard like that. Oh gosh, now Big Brain is a crate. Oh, I did use my crate yesterday. And you get so much money for doing passenger missions. Although passenger missions really like to get you to go to places where the place you're delivering them to is miles away from the navigation star. And you have to travel for like half an hour IRL just to get there. Right, gotta go anyway. Gotta go. Bye-bye, Anthony. Bye-bye, thanks for being here and talking to me and stuff. And I've got to, you know, like prepare for the next stream and, you know, all of that stuff. So I can't let this stream overrun. So we're going to have to go to the Yappuccino mode. Yappuccino! Oh gosh, my chest hurts. Whew. Sorry, yeah, I've been ill. My chest is still not great. I've been told I need to do some bouncy around exercises to help. Oh, but it's not helping too much. Not helping too much. But thank you everyone who's come here today. Thanks for popping into the stream and talking to me and recycling with me. I hope you got lots recycled or lots of work done or whatever. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah. I hope you work hard. I hope you play harder. Take care of yourselves. What else is for? Take care of yourselves. Be kind to others and vice versa. Eat good food. Sleep well. Dream of cupcakes, but don't eat cupcakes because cupcakes are friends, not food. And remember to stay around for later. Bye-bye. Love you all.